Now then, welcome to another video. It's the last video in Hachioji in the Tokyo region today. We're going to be saying goodbye to Toby's shed, Toby's garage. Toby-san. Yeah, we're going to be saying goodbye. I'll give you a little hand with your M2 before we leave as well. But in this video, we're going to be looking at the Mark II because it's been behaving, it's been good. It's been a good car now since we did diff bushes and all those spark plugs and gave it a little service, new MAF. It's been going well, but there's just one thing that it needs. More boost. So this is a new Gredy boost controller. Now the car's behaving, we can give it some more boost. So remember, it had a boost controller on it when I bought it, but it was some old thing that didn't work. This is the latest kind of iteration, still kind of same name, the Profec, but this should be all we need to get some more boostings, and it's a gauge as well at the same time, so we can sack off the boost gauge, which doesn't really seem to be working, the Blitz one. So yeah, we're going to fit the boost controller, and then we're going to try and dial it in, and we'll do that whilst driving to Osaka. And at the same time, we're going to remove this guy and this guy. Okay. I'm not going to wear the head cam today because I've got a little bit of a headache. Oh, look at me. Poorly me. It's hot. I know it gets hotter. Keeps telling me, it's not hot, it'll get hot soon. It's hot, man. It's into the 30s. It's very hot, man. And that's part of the reason why my brain hurts a bit. But anyway, let's see if the boost can fix that. So of course the instructions are all in Japanese. But it shouldn't be too difficult to put together, and I can get English manuals online, I'm sure. It's a little bit more complex than the one that was in it before. Simply, I mean, this little unit's actually doing stuff. Whereas on the old system it was just, you know, turn knobs and see what happens. This will also measure the boost, so you can kind of get a feel for what's going on. Yeah. Alright, start digging into this now. The first job is going to be to remove the old stuff. So I've pulled the dash cowling out, and there's loads of stuff going on. Old school. Yeah, there's all of this, look. It's part of the old Profec. It's so much simpler now, but I mean, there are probably 20 years difference, in at least 20 years between them in like the design. You know, we all know how far electronics can go in 20 years, right? I've had a fun time, as you can imagine. All this wiring here, I thought it was all for the boost controller, but no, it's all just for the boost gauge. So I've rigged that back up anyway and got it working again. I need to sort that out. But yeah, the boost controller side of things was well, it's done, but you know, wasn't a lot going on. But I'll keep this open for now. Still not sure what this wiring is or what the hell. I thought it might be something to do with the TV tuner and stuff for that maybe, but yeah, it's not. That's not related to the boost controller either, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I've had a Monster Energy and we've been to the convenience store for some convenience.
Did the drugs hit the spot?
You've given me some drugs, but
Japan's finest.
just Tokyo is saying it's unhappy with me leaving, I think, and it's just saying you're fucked.
I don't know what it's
Dead. Need to figure out wirings, but brain is not function.
overheated. Like when the iPhone overheats.
Yeah.
It shuts down. Not British man weather.
Anyway, can you tell what Toby's done to his M2 competition?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the competition brakes are massive, and you can't get smaller than a 19 wheel on them.
Very limited 19.
They're going to put a standard M2 seat in it as well? Maybe.
Fuck off.
No. So yeah, quick easy downgrade. They're still big, but you've gone from 6 pots to 4 pots and 4 pots to 2 pots. Do it, internet, give us your thoughts. Internet, do the thoughts, come on. Right, I need to do some things on that. Get the Maserati looking very good. Oh, you must have loads of money, man, an M2 and a Maserati. You must be loaded, right?
That's not mine, but it's also probably Japan's cheapest.
Here's a question. How many Maseratis could you have bought for one JZX 110? How many do you think?
A clue, it's more than one.
Yeah. More than 3 and less than 5. Now look at this. The tap's out. Yes. It's been a while. My old friend.
I don't have any wise words of wisdom. Doing it properly.
That water pump looks good. I wonder if it's been replaced.
Yeah, I think so. Which would maybe the timing belt's fairly new.
Yeah.
You can
Where's
do
the
it anyway.
sticker? Where's the sticker? Alright, just got the solenoid and the brain box. What's that? I don't know. They don't rust in Japan, do they? Mild steel does if you don't paint it, but anyway. If you're interested in knowing how this works, right? So there's the turbo there, yeah? What we're doing is we're basically going in the middle of a line which would go from there to the actuator, right? And I'm going to explain it to you how I think it works, and if I say something daft, just pretend I didn't say it, right? But what we're doing is basically slowing in. Think of it as a liquid, yeah, air as a liquid. We're kind of slowing down the signal between the turbo outlet there, thingamajiggy, and the actuator, right? So we've interrupted the line between them, and all we're doing is tricking the car into thinking it's making less boost than what it is, and therefore it'll automatically make more. And obviously still a stock ECU and everything, but we're just making it think it's making less boost than what it is, and that's tricking it into making more.
Mechanically, yeah, because the wastegate isn't opening until later, basically.
So we're slowing it down.
It opens at a higher boost
Yeah.
level now.
And we can't just go and make mad boost, right? We're going to get a couple of extra PSI, so
Mr. Toyota will say
we'll
no.
be, yeah, eventually the Toyota ECU will go, what the hell is going on?
I'm pretty sure it's 1 bar, but
Yeah, well, people like to run these at 1 bar, so I think the fuel cut's maybe a bit after that, but... Lights fading here in Hachioji, which is good, because that means the temperatures are coming down. But also, look at this. Oh, look at the... Oh. Whoa. Whoa. It's going pretty well though. All I'm doing now is gonna solder solder some power in. I'll just illuminate that for you. Whoa. You can see the brain box and solenoid. They're rubber mounted as well, so vibrations should be all right. All right, we're gonna test it. Does it work? Only 2 wires to wire it in. Power and ground. Hey, here we go. Upside down, mate, but that is doing a function. Okay, cool. I was dead yesterday. Real bad. Real bad. But boostings. Oh, sorry, I was really... This button don't work. Sorry about the aircon noise as well, it's fucking hot. I was dead yesterday, sorry, couldn't... I managed to get it installed, but that was about it, right? Right, anyway, let's continue. So this thing works. Uh-oh, refresh rate problems. Am I gonna fix that? iPhone. Okay. So that's where I ended up mounting it. Unfortunately, it's on a bit of a curve. I was thinking about putting it here originally, but I thought it'd be nice to have it in the eye line, right, about there. And it's just a shame it's a bit tilted, but... So I was playing with it last night on the way home. We're probably going to spend some time dialing it in. You can't see the screen. I'll try and figure out a way so you can see the screen with some kind of shutter speed, refresh rate combination. But yeah, it works, it boosts, it's fast, man. It feels fast now. So the stock pressure is about 0.7 kPa. I was playing with it last night and the peak boost was 1.07, which is pretty much 15 psi. So it's like a 50% increase, and it feels fast, feels good. So when we come to racing this car, because we're going to be racing it at Central, don't forget, this car, have I mentioned that on video yet? We're going to be competing in this car. I know, right? I'll probably just run it in a low boost, but let's tune the high boost just for some street fun and maybe some skids and stuff. But yeah, anyway, we're off to a place called Garage Off, which is a bit like an up garage, but like less known about. So I'm going to go there first. Maybe get some goodies, and yeah, we'll see what else. We need to help Toby finish his brakes. Yeah, Toby was trying to carry me hard yesterday, so shout out to the man. I think I spent about 6 hours there, and probably about 5.5 of those hours I was sat on his sofa like this. Like, my head. Okay, let's start. Alright, so this place that we're at now is called Garage Off, right? I've been to some second-hand shops lately. Hard Off is like the top name, top level of it all, right? And And this is their garage stuff for car parts and all that. So let's go and see what we can find. This is schnitzel. B series intake manifold. Yeah.
BMW.
Who remembers this? They did a few in America, didn't they?
Look at this. The BMW 3 Series Coupes.
Oh, nice. They would be very good for my Civic. About right, are they?
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Oh, there was a really nice SPG in there, Recaro, which, tempted. It was expensive. It was about right money, right? I was watching one on Yahoo the other day, went for 106,000, really nice condition. But I also watched one this morning go for about 50,000 yen, about £250, which is a little bit tight, but still quite nice. That one was 95,000, but it was really nice. I was tempted. But what I did come away with was a brake tool thing for multi-piston calipers, which I think I'll need, and some DVDs. Yeah. Japan. Now we're at a super auto box now. New stuff. Just loads of Recaros chilling. You can have a seat in them. This is the RSG, like the new style. It's a bit tight for me. Oh, first time I've ever bought a brand new wheel, but why not? Nice. Alright, so we need to do a bit of tuning with this knob up here tomorrow on the highway, just to do some testing, right? I know you can't. I'll try and figure out a good refresh rate so you can try and see the screen as well, but it's a pretty nifty little thing. I managed to kill the clock yesterday as well. I don't know how I've done that, but the clock is dead. Right, we're going to give Toby a hand bleeding his brakes on this, but there's one thing to try first, one thing I want to show you. If I can just borrow that, sir. Thank you very much. So I've been trying to get some data out of the car. I went to the second, we've been doing some second-hand shopping lately. We've been to quite a few. It's a big thing in Japan to not throw things away, right? They seem to.
Probably because it costs so much to
Well,
throw
yeah,
shit
it's a pain in
away.
the ass to throw stuff away. Look at all these different bags and stuff, gives you an idea, right? But yeah, we found in an up garage a HKS Bluetooth thing. So I picked that up, and of course it wouldn't work with my phone. So it wouldn't work with my iPhone. So I went to the store, the second-hand store again, and bought this long boy. This is a Sony Xperia. It was like the oldest, not quite the cheapest, but like the oldest semi-decent phone was in the shop. It was about 50 quid. So yeah, it works all right, seems good. But it was too new. This is a 2020 phone. It was too new for the HKS app, but I managed to download the APK, you Android people. There we go, look. Managed to download the APK from a dodgy website and got it working just about, right? But I can't get it working in any of the other apps like Race Chrono or Talk. Can't get it working in there. The CD case was already broken.
Right.
Yeah, look, some of my second-hand purchases here. Look, you've already seen some of them today.
Put the spec in the case.
But anyway, what I want to see is, so Toby bought this to turn the pops and bangs off of on his BMW. So this is quite a modern Bluetooth OBD link, which is what I used to use in the MR2 back in the day, an OBD link as well. So I'm hoping this might be smart enough to translate the OBD signals from this, because it's super early OBD and it still uses some kind of Japanese protocol. So it's not like a standard, it's OBD, but it's not quite a standard protocol that it uses. So will this work, and will it work on Race Chrono? Because if so, I can just buy one of these and use that. The HKS one is in here. So we got this from Up Garage. It was about 25 quid. Was it 5,000 yen, wasn't it? Yeah, so it's about 25 quid. I actually looked online in the UK. These were selling for nearly £200, right? So yeah, it was worth picking up anyway. But yeah, this does work in the HKS app, which I'll show you afterwards. But the question is, will this work with Race Chrono? Fingers crossed. Not very likely, but you never know. One major problem with this car, and these are $600 new for this new button presser thing. The buttons on this are all knackers. Not what you expect from a Toyota. Just trying to turn this off. It does work eventually.
Thank you, Toyota.
Can you have a go?
It's not happening. Well, that one doesn't work either. Nothing's working.
Don't press up, because up does work. The temperature works. Sometimes.
Oh,
Hey!
Nice. Oh,
What's that, a wasp?
fucking massive wasp.
Is it gone?
Yep. I kicked it. Fuck that.
Jesus. I did find some different settings for that I need to try, but this 9 function
Did you try?
is not connecting. No, I don't think it's going to work. Let me show you the HKS one, because it's pretty cool in like a late 2000s kind of way. Alright, so this is the HKS app. So you're supposed to put like your car details in and keep track of your servicing and stuff like that as well. But it does have this meter view stuff, which just tells you the... Oh. Okay, look at that, got it working, yeah, got it working, yeah. And I think you can do some kind of logging in this. Obviously it's just basic OBD stuff, right? And the refresh rate's pretty bad, but it does have a timer there, so I think you can do some logging with it. I don't know how in depth it is, but I mean that's all I'm really caring about. This car does have a gauge, but obviously it's just a normal gauge. This will tell me exactly what the water temp is. You can do different various... Oh, there we go, there's a nice dashboard view. So I was thinking of mounting it somewhere. I don't know, like... Well, I'll mount it somewhere, I don't know yet. But, you know, all the gadgets, and then... Yeah, that's a nice little...
That's very small.
I'll show you the latest here. Watch the rev needle and the car, and watch the app. You ready? It's a little bit off, so you wouldn't be using it to watch your revolutions or anything, but water temp and stuff's all good, and I think it will record. I mean, I've not figured it out fully yet, but I think it does do some recordings, maybe. But yeah, there we go. So, can't use Race Chrono, but I can see my coolant temperature, so yay! What more do you want? Should bleed your brakes? You want blood brakes?
I reckon we should check the Maserati first.
Oh yeah, one more task for the OBDs. Oh wow, what a beast.
More than you can afford, pal.
Yeah.
Engine control system failure, it says. On the...
Engine control system failure, that sounds kind of important.
Yeah. Engine control is
Oh,
important.
it smells in here, doesn't it?
Yeah. Everything's sticky.
Requesting fault codings. Oh. Camshaft position, timing over advanced.
Sounds...
Oh, it's only got 2 faults.
That's not the list I'm
Pretty good.
expecting. Still drives alright. It's not bad for the money.
So I got Toby on the cheap, what are they called? Pressure bleeder hype. I know we like the hand pump vacuums as well, but these are pretty good. So I hooked it up. 10 psi. Steady on. This is your first time using one of these, right?
Yep.
Will it work?
Let's see. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I?
No?
Yeah.
Oh, was you? Oh. There you go.
Oh yeah? Obviously the pressure's going to be dropping, right? So do we... How long have we got here?
Oh, loads.
That's probably not much more air coming out, yeah?
Yeah. Make sure you go the right way with the bleed screw.
Yeah,
of
that
course.
helps. That definitely helps.
Yeah, so what the garages would do is put fluid in here and pump it out that way, but if you're just using it at home, I find it's best to just use this as like a pressure vessel and just use the pressure rings. But yeah, you're good to go for the next one.
Oh.
About 10 psi?
10.
I'm not sure if I explained it yet, but the reason he's gone back to stock M2 brakes is for wheel fitment, and what was it? Wheel fitment? What was the third one? Wheel fitment, I think.
2? Oh, you get wheel fitment.
Yeah, I think it was wheel fitment, right?
Well, you can't...
Tyre options are limited in 18s.
You can't fit... Yeah, 19, especially in Japan, tyre options are really limited. Wheel options are really limited. Big chunk of air in that one now.
Oh, good.
I might do it a third time, actually, thinking about it.
Oh, do it now and check the pedal and see.
Yeah, I'll just leave the bleed nipples off for now.
I'll start it up and see what it feels like.
I'm gonna do it once more.
You want to bleed it again?
Yeah. It's like a 2-minute job. Still a little bit of squidgy there.
Start it up and see what it feels like with the booster.
I'm gonna do it once more.
Start it up first.
I'm gonna do it once more.
Yeah, alright.
I'm gonna do it once more. So the Toyota, yours probably as well, the Toyotas have like a little bleed nipple in the bottom of the...
Oh, really? For the Master?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No, on the ABS.
Oh, right.
There's one on the bottom of the Master, but there's one on the ABS system you have to bleed as well.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I do have a lot of stuff in the back, but... okay, oh yeah, bleed nipple on the ABS
probably-
plumb, that's nice.
Is there one on here? Nissans have one. Oh, there is one on there.
thought so.
But there, you do have to do that one.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have new wheels, new brakes, new tyres, new arms, new roll bars, new seat, new harness. Not new, a lot of it's second hand, but
New to you.
yeah, this is gonna be a...
It's gonna be awesome.
When it comes back, because I'll be coming back here in a month or so, when it comes back, it's gonna be a beast.
Looking forward to seeing it.
Yes. And if you're in the Osaka area, go and look at an up garage and you might be able to find these for a nice price. That feels pretty good to me, man.
You reckon?
Can we try again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, it's pretty squidgy. It's how it's out on track.
Yeah, but it's hard, right? It's not sinking. Let's try the Yaris. take the booster off, it'll feel hard then.
Yeah, I'd love to drive it and see, right? Really.
I mean, you can keep bleeding it forever if you want, but...
No, I think it's not bleeding at those. That's the issue.
I'll try your fancy app and do the DSC bleed. You think that'll
I
help?
don't want to fucking think about that shit. I don't know. Yeah, I reckon I could probably push yours to the floor.
I don't, but yeah. You're just pitching, you got that sim brain.
Yeah.
Simulator's ruined you.
Yeah, the M2 feels better than that.
Yeah, exactly, man. It'll be fine. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but I actually bought some ramps. What's that? Nice pizza. Bought some ramps yesterday because when I bought my trolley jack, I only bought it because it came in a nice bag, right? Got 2 bags for one. Well, I needed a jack. I wanted to buy a jack, and this one came in a nice bag.
Oh, you haven't swapped them over yet?
I've not swapped the bags over yet. But it turns out the bag that the man gave me was actually the bag for these ramps, right? So rather than, well, what I was going to do is, because Toby's got some of these, you give him that bag and buy the other bag, but then he said just buy some ramps. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense, I'll just buy some ramps. I've never owned ramps before, but with the JDM Lowlife, then it's probably a good idea, isn't it? So.
Oh, you parked on the hose.
Oh, not the hose, not the Karcher.
So I just... I'll get it started on there.
Toby says I can keep this in the car for now. Because I don't have an impact. So we have to do it Japan spec. Oh, it's fast.
Pretty faster than the Wacky Me.
How many other duggers?
Yeah, as many as you can do. The Japanese ones.
How much do you think I should raise it by? 10 or 15?
15.
Yeah.
10 never does fuck all.
Alright, 15 it is.
This is why. If this
Yeah,
isn't in
it's
it all
pretty
the time, then it's probably 15 mil higher.
When I get set up in my new place, I've got the same place in Osaka for a full month, so that'll be good. I can take some stuff out, and if it needs lowering again, I'll just lower it again.
Well, you could get the new wheels on right and then set it however it needs to be set.
Someone's got a HKS coilover spanner that they don't need.
No, so someone definitely needs that.
I should have bought one of them from Astro. They had them on the shelf. Oh, ¿qué pasa?
I'm sure someone down there will have one you can borrow.
Yeah.
I'm sure Jesse has a box full of them that he's collected over the years.
The trick here would be to leave one of them tight and then get the other 4 off doing this. And,
Yeah. Did you do that?
no. So if I do that one, back up a little bit tight, and these should come off a lot easier.
Oh. The Denny Me speed. Oh, Wacky Me. Mate. Do you like my cable tie marking? So I always knew what the 19 was straight
is that
away
what you did
without
that?
even thinking about it, yeah.
Good. Okay, I begin raising up now. Who's a big stray lad? Is just looking out for them birds. Oh. Your cat's there as well. Having a little watch.
Good buddy. Very nice. Oh, what's this?
Now for the most exciting part of this video, the jack bag.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. There's a good little strap in there and
Got a
everything.
little strap in there and everything.
Oh, mate. Oh, dude. Little car seat. Safety first, kids.
This is good.
Like it's made to fit in there. Oh, dude.
Hey. That's what you want. Very nice. And then these will go in that bag once it's off.
Oh.
What's happened here? What's happened? Oh, have I got my phone? Dusty's. Alright, look at that. Modest, nice ride height now. I only went up 12 millimeters in the end, but it's made a huge difference. But yeah, we'll probably adjust the ride height again once it's on. Going up to 18s, right? We're going to go to 18s with some big tyres. Kind of more like a grippy setup than a drifty setup, but yeah, it'll be good fun regardless. Yeah, some track days soon. The question for now is, can we turn this disc?
What on earth? Surely they only go one way though.
I don't know. Maybe you're only getting one bolt in it in the future. No, you better turn it if it's going to turn. There you go.
That's where we want it to be.
Keep going. Keep going. Stop! There's your problem, mate.
That's an easy fix, though.
Yeah. Ramp bag, jack bag. Ramp bag, jump, jack bag.
Whole bag.
Whole bag. No worries.
Bye.
Time to leave.
Bye.
Hachioji. I know, right? Be back in a month or so.
Yeah.
And the car should look mega by then. But thanks for all your time and your tools.
No worries.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
M2 is progressing very nicely as well, of course. Right.
Cool. Drive safe.
Right.
Bye.
Right, well that's it then for Hachioji. Tomorrow, well, I'm staying in a place just down the road with a different name, beginning with S, Santimara or something. Anyway, tomorrow we'll be driving to Osaka. It's about 500-kilometer drive, and it's a public holiday, so it's probably going to be hell, but it should give us time to tune the boost gauge. So I'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, obviously big camera thanks to Toby as well. Obviously, you know, wouldn't have got half the stuff done if I didn't have him there helping me with the garage space and the tools and everything. So yeah, legend. Thank you. And his M2 is obviously so much better now with my influence. This probably should be illegal, right?
It's strange, isn't it? Track temperature's so high, but there's
5 AM.
It'll be doing something.
This is a route for today. I know, right? Got to take advantage of the amenities, right? If they're going to put a razor in there, I may as well use it. Cut the bush down, the tree looks bigger. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it's time to drive to Osaka. It's going to be about a 6-hour drive. It's a public holiday today in Japan. It's the final holiday of the Golden Week, so expecting traffic. I was thinking of waiting around and maybe driving down at night or something, but you know, I've checked out the hotel now. It's 9:30. I can't check into the other place till 4 anyway, so you know, may as well just go and have a drive and hopefully be able to do some tuning of the boost gauge. I was having a play with it last night, and second gear seemed fine, but when I went to third gear, it started going whoa, and apparently fourth's really the one that we want to be using. But yeah, it did get a little bit spicy. But I need fuel first, so I'm gonna go get some fuel and then yeah, get on the road. Oh, and the costs. How much will it cost me to drive? Remember the Shinkansen, the bullet train was about 75 quid. I'll be paying probably at least 75 quid just on toll roads. I think I looked at it last night and it was 15,000 yen, which is pretty much what I paid for the bullet train, just on toll roads, and obviously fuel on top. And yeah, it's expensive, man. Driving on the expressway is expensive, but let's get to it. First stop, try and find some fuel. Right, she's filled up. I thought you might want to know how much fuel is here, because that's interesting. It's actually cheaper than back home, but I think that's just the exchange rate doing favours. I just got a full tank then, 57 litres. Well, it was not quite empty, right? But I got 57 It's gone off now. Now 57.93 litres, and it cost me 10,022 yen, which is just over 50 quid. So yeah, it's less than £1 a litre equivalent for fuel, which sounds really good, right? But then you go to drive anywhere and, you know, we're going to spend more than that just in toll roads today. So let's get on the road.
For the last line, well, yeah, that's what they're all singing as they come down the steps of the plane. Jesus. Continued on back. Roy, any thoughts on the possibility of another crash with Villa in the semi-final? Fuck off.
Gnarly, dude. Just made my first stop. It's not that comfortable on the long drive, this thing, because that's my foot flat on the rest stop, and obviously this one needs to be a bit higher for the. That's why the steering wheel's a bit like a bus driver at the minute. But yeah, I think the seat itself, obviously, really nice seat. Really like the seat, but it needs to be just a few clicks further back. But that's not going to happen, is it? I looked at trying to hack it the other day. I thought, well, because I'm doing this big long drive, I'll try and hack it further back and see if it's any, but nah, can't be done. But I'm about just under halfway, not quite halfway. I'm gonna have a little stop, stretch my legs, and have a look inside. Yeah. Right, I'm rested and relaxed, yeah. But what are some key differences, I hear you asking, from a Japanese services compared to British services? Well, on the British services, where do they put the toilets? Right at the back, past all the shops and the food, right? Right at the front here. Okay. The food inside, alright, it's Japanese fast food. There's no, you know, American, you know, there's no McDonald's, KFC or anything like that. I have seen one with a convenience, like a 7-Eleven, Family Mart or something like that, but I've not seen one advertising like a McDonald's or anything. I've done quite a few kilometres up and down the country now. Obviously, we've got a few hundred more to do today, but yeah, there's no American fast food, right? I had a quick look inside. It was all the usual. It looked good, but, you know, no English menus. I'm not quite there yet, but a lot of Japanese people chowing down on rice bowls and, you know, ramen and, you know, all that good stuff. I just got some. I got a Frankfurter spicy sausage. I have had 2 bananas today though, just for the record, and I got some orange smoothie. So, you know, there's some vitamins going on somewhere. Another thing that's really different that I've noticed is there's no electric car parking, or I've not seen any here anyway. We might see some, maybe it's on the way out maybe or something. There's a motorcycle parking area just over there, but yeah, there's not like a row of Teslas queuing to use the electrics. This is they must have electric. I've seen some electric cars, I've seen Teslas about, so there is definitely some infrastructure here, but certainly a lot less, or it's a lot less visible than what we have in England, right? So there's a major difference. Another difference is, and I'm doing it right now, there's a lot of people just sat in the car, which is fine, I guess. There's benches and stuff all over about, but there's nobody sat on the benches outside. Everyone's just kind of sat in the car, really. And that means that the car park's really busy. What's good, though, on the motorway, on the expressway, they have signs telling you that they call it a parking area, right? They don't call it services, they call it a parking area. So that's probably why half of the people are just parked up, you know, having a little chill. But they have signs and they tell you, they've got like a traffic light system, green, amber or red, to how busy the parking is. So this was red. It was amber on the expressway. When I got here, it was red. And yeah, I had to do a lap of the car park to get parked. But there is more parking round the back. I was just, I didn't know what I was doing, did I? So I just had a look, saw a car pull out and went for it. But I'm going to continue now. So I've got another, I think about another 250 kilometers to go. So another couple of hours. I've been playing with the boost controller. It's not really PG enough. I can't really record doing that, I don't think. I am on a 120 kilometer road now. I'm on that's the fastest they go here. Most of the expressways are 100 kilometers, limited to 80 most of the time. But here it's a big motorway between the cities, 120 kilometers. The boost gauge is weird. It seems like I've got it set about right in 4th gear. In 3rd gear, it seems to be about 0.1 kPa or 0.1 of a bar. What's that? PSI to 1.5 PSI. Lower in 3rd, but also in 5th, it tries to creep up to like 1.1. Right? I want it about 1, but I can get 1 in 4th. I'm not going to be going into 5th on track anyway, so well, I don't even think I'll use the boost on track. But anyway, getting there. I think I've got it dialed in just about right, but maybe make some little settlements. I'm sure there's more, you know, more variables at play, because we're just restricting the flow to the actuator, right? And the computer's doing the rest. So depending on how hot it is, or you know, stuff like that, I'm sure the computer's making other calculations, and this thing's just trying to get involved with that, right? It's just trying to increase the boost pressure by, you know, limiting the flow to the actuator. So we'll probably need to stay on the safe side just in case, you know, those other variables might add up to it wanting to make more in some situations, I presume anyway, but better safe than sorry, eh? We're not after making silly power. This is 280 horsepower standard. It's probably about 330, 340-ish with the I'm guessing, right? It feels significantly faster. So it's definitely gained probably about 50 horsepower, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, just a guess. I've not looked at any dyno graphs or anything what they normally do. I know that a common mod for these is cams and a bigger turbo to get 500 wheel horsepower, but we're not worried about that, are we? We're not worried about that. Anyway, I will continue. No, didn't see any electric car charging at all. Is it around here by the wagons? There must be some somewhere, right? I don't know. Can't see it though. Theme park on a public holiday, but nobody's on the rides. There's a lot of roller coaster here, but not a lot of roller coastering. Yeah. Oh, I'm in the Osaka area now. About to stop again. Knees are on fire. On fire. I know. Well, weird, right? I don't know what's going on, but it's just, yeah. Anyway. I've just paid the toll to get into Osaka, so that was the toll from Tokyo to here, 11,000 yen. So that's about 55 quid or something. More than what the full tank was for sure. And fuel-wise, I've got just under half, and I've done 446 kilometers today. So quick maths would suggest that is almost 300 miles. There or thereabouts, anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go for a little walk again. So there's nothing to see here though. This is like not quite a services, but like proper bottom tier parking area. I don't even think there's a store or anything, but I'm gonna have a walk around. So about 40 minutes away from the digs anyway. So I'll see you when I get there. I'll give you a little tour. I've splashed out a bit on this one. I was sick of the hotels and the constant moving about. So I've got it for a full 28 days. One place. Looking forward to it. Yeah, it's pretty nice so far. Look at that. Sorry, I've lost all my energy. Yeah, nice little. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen this before in Japan. They don't seem to face the sofa to the telly. You know, it's all that about. Car parking space. Rare, so it's pretty tight, but I'll take it. Apparently, there's a computer desk upstairs, so. Hey, where's the computer desk? Oh. Yeah, nice to see you. I booked this place. One of the reasons I booked it is because it had a computer desk. Can you see it? Because I can't. Hello? Well, I just checked the listing now and there's no computer desk on there now. So I guess some bastard must have broken it. Or they took it out for some reason. Tired.